Hey everyone, this is JDawg and I'm here with another video, and this is another edition of JDawg Sports where I talk about everything related to sports. And yes, this is part 2 of some of the results of the World Athletics Championships. I know that today that there was some events going on, but what I'm decided to do is I will not talk about the results of those events until I do part 3, also known as the final part, on I pretty much the next day, either tomorrow or another day, when I do the final part of the World Athletics Championships. I will talk about some of those results. So I know there's a couple of relays, the 1x100 and the the 4x100 and the 4x400. I will talk about those results in the final part of the World Athletics Championship results. So even if you see what they're looking, hopefully I'm trying not to spoil. I will talk about those results in the final. I will talk about the results in this video on anything that happened between this past Wednesday, some of what happened between this Wednesday and this past Friday, including the 200 meter, both 200 meters, and etc. Now, as far as the medal count standings, the United States currently has 11 gold by the time of this recording. Now, that is because of some of the events that I will wait till the final results to talk about, but yeah. But yes, this is the standings of the United States. They're in first place. They have the most gold, the most silver, and the most bronze, and also the most medals overall, with a total of 27 medals overall, including 11 gold medals. That's the most in this year's championship, the United States. And you could think people like this man right here. This man, I talked about him in part 1. This is Noah Lyles. He raced not only in the 100 meter, which he won and became the world champion, he won in the 200 meter. And here's the interesting part. They're saying that this is the first championships where both USA men's and women's win the world champion at the 100 meter. And remember, the 100 meter women's was won by Sha'Carri Richardson, the woman on top, and there's Noah Lyles. He even brought it up and says that when is the last time U.S. won the men and women's 100 in the same year. So yeah, it's good that he brought it up. So I'm going to fast forward to page. This woman is Laliga Tusagu. She is the winner of the disc. She pulled off the upset and the discus, and this is her right here. Let me see if I can get another photo. Right here, this is her right here. She won in the disc throw. She pulled off the upset because the favorite was this woman by the name of Valerie Carolyn Ullman. She was the favorite. She was the previous champion, and Laliga Tusaga ended up winning the championship. Also, this woman right here in the shot put by the name of Chase Erlin just recently won the shot put. And they also talked about Now we're going to talk about some of the international stars that won championships. In the javelin throw, this woman, Haruka Kataguchi, forgive me if I pronounce it wrong, won. This is Japan's first championship title in this particular event. But of course, speaking of women internationally, let's talk about what happened in the 200 meters. Now, I did talk about Noah Lyles representing America winning in the 200 meters and the 100 meters. He's one of the few to finally do it since Usain Bolt's. But in the women's, I was hoping for Sha'Carri Richards or Gabby Thomas to win. Instead, it went to the Jamaicans. The Jamaicans got a little revenge in the 200 women's 200 meter, and it went to this woman by the name of Shericka Jackson, one of the top females representing Japan. They got a little revenge, and if you can look at the result, let's look at Shericka Jackson, and there's Gabby Thomas and Sha'Carri Richards. Now, interesting, when it came to the 100 meter, Sha'Carri Richards won the gold, and it was two Jamaicans, Shericka Jackson and Shelly Ann Fraser-Price, that won silver and bronze. Now, Shericka wins the gold medal, and it's Gabrielle Thomas, or Gabby Thomas, and who wins the silver, and it's Sha'Carri Richards who wins the bronze. So very interesting that happened. That is now the USA that wins the silver and bronze. So yes. Also for international stars, forgive me if I pronounce this wrong, Marila Di Palomino, a Dominican sprint runner, won the 400 meters in the women's, while in the men's, the victory went to another Jamaican by the name of Antonio Watson. I don't have his photo. But yes, he won representing Jamaica. And according to the medals, Jamaica now has 11 medals overall, 4 bronze, 4 silver, 3 gold. Spain and Canada ties for gold medals for like second place in gold medals only. However, the reason why Canada is in number 2 is because they got 2 silver medals and 6 medals overall, while Spain only has those 4 gold medals. So as far as these different countries, things are going so well. But yeah, these are just some of the results. I can't get to every result. Oh, I do want to talk about this woman, Katie Moon, who was the previous champion. She defended her title, however, and became the gold medalist, but she actually shares the gold medal with an Australian pole. It's the pole vault, and the woman's name is Nina Kennedy. So now, interesting, because in the Olympic Games in Tokyo, the same similar thing happened with, let me look at the pole vault for the men's. Pole vault. Right here. Ghana Marco Tambura. Now, he won the gold medal in this event alone, but in the Olympic Games, he shared the medal with this man from Qatar, Musta Azan Barsham. Forgive me if I pronounced this wrong. But in the Tokyo Olympic Games, this man and this man decided, because they were a tie, instead of doing a drop-off, they just shared the medal. Now, in this event, he is the lone winner, and an American by the name of Javant Harrison won the silver, and this man won the bronze. And also, this guy, I believe he is the previous champion, and Eugene, the previous world champion. I think he successfully wins his title. He's the world record hurler. He wins his title at the pole vaults. Now that's all the results I'm going to talk about. So this is part 2 of the World Athletics Championship. I hopefully will get into the final part where I talk about some of the final results of the different events. Congratulations to Noah Lyles for winning both, not only the 100, but now also the 200 meters. Congratulations to some of the international athletes, such as Team Jamaica, with Sha'Carri Richards winning in the women's 200. And that's all I have to say. This is another edition of JDawg Sports, and we will get to the final part of the results of the World Athletic Championships, then whenever the results come in. Make sure you write down in the comment section what y'all think. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and hit that notification bell. That's all I have to say for now. This is JDawg. This is another edition of JDawg Sports. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in another video. Peace, everyone.